Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. In today's video, I am going to be setting up my digital planner for the month of June, and in today's video, I am using my iPad mini 6, which means that this is the first Plan With Me video that I am releasing using my iPad mini 6. I do have another iPad, which is an iPad Pro, but I recently picked up this iPad mini for free using credit card points and rewards, and so I have been using it to plan each day, but I normally do Plan With Me videos using my bigger iPad because I feel like it's a better experience, and it was more comfortable for me to just plan using my iPad Pro, especially on camera, but I'm trying to get into the groove of using my iPad mini 6, so this is my first Plan With Me video using my iPad mini 6. So I recently discovered a sticker shop or a digital planning company called This Planner, THISS Planner, and I realized quickly that the founder or the owner of the company, whose name is Eileen, I'm pretty sure, had some freebie stickers available. So I went ahead and I signed up for the newsletter, and so now I will get email notifications, but basically I'm waiting for the free planning tools, free stickers, or whatever to come through email. So really excited to have found these though, because they were already available. I think they were originally for June of 2021, but using digital stickers is so versatile, or digital planning is so versatile, that you can turn anything into something, basically. So these are from June 2021, but they work perfectly fine for June 2023. And even if anything actually said 2021 on it, or on them, or on it rather, I should say, then I could easily edit it, crop it, and just kind of get rid of the 2023. Same with, I would say, paper planning, but probably even more versatile when it comes to chopping up and cropping up and changing, modifying, rearranging, adjusting stickers. So what I first did is I brought in my date dots element. So therefore I could have all of my dates at the ready, and all I had to do was just kind of match up the days of the week with the dates, just kind of dating my planner accordingly. That's all I had to do. I didn't have to do that legwork, like writing in all of the dates or creating text boxes for all of the dates, because all of those dates are a little text box. And what I did back months ago is I just saved everything as an element. All you have to do is lasso it, actually using that same thing that I just did where you select everything. That's called lasso. That's the lasso tool. So you just lasso everything or select everything that you want to save as an element, and then you can go ahead and save it as an element. So therefore you can easily access any of those elements or stickers or whatever in the future very easily. So that is what I did. But I decided I wanted to basically use florals for June, just like I want to do every day of life. I love florals for everything, for dresses, for clothes, for wallpapers, for stickers. I love florals. I love actual florals and flowers. Love it all. So I decided I wanted to basically look like the florals threw up at the top of the page, but I wanted to leave the June calendar and have it show, of course. So that is exactly what I did. But I scaled back a little bit. I didn't have as many stickers up there as I was originally planning to, and that is mainly because trying to layer stickers, digital stickers, in GoodNotes is actually quite difficult, because whatever you lay down first is going to be at the bottom. So if I were to bring in, let's say, that rose sticker or whatever flower that is, looks like a rose to me, at the bottom right corner as a sticker, and then I wanted to bring in the reminder sticker and I pasted it on that same page. If I tried to layer them, the reminder sticker would be on top, which is fine in some cases if that's what you want. But if I would want the reminder sticker to be at the bottom, I would have to select or lasso the rose and cut it and then paste it. And then at that point, it would be on top of that reminder sticker. So basically whatever you paste last is what's going to be on top. That makes layering stickers digitally, that makes doing vision boards and collages a little bit more time consuming than one might like, because GoodNotes doesn't have the feature where you don't have to worry about that. Like in a perfect world, I feel like the best solution for this would make it the opposite way so that everything just like goes on one page and nothing is necessarily layered. I don't know what, they need to do to make that happen, but that would be ideal, is that there's no layering at all, because layering to me seems like an upgrade. And I feel like the most basic form of it would be that there is no layering, but that's just me. Anywho, I said anywho, moving right along to planning out the month of June. So my husband and I both work in public education, and he is already officially done with school, because in his district, they go back to school earlier than we do, or they start school earlier than we do. But that'll change actually in the upcoming year, because my school schedule is changing to a modified school calendar. But traditionally, before now, they have gone to school before us and gotten out before us, and we've gone after them and gotten out after them. Same holds true for right now until the modified calendar kicks in. I still have another week and some change left of school. One more full week, and then your girl's finished, because then I'll have half days, which, I'm a counselor. So if kids aren't there, a special type of counselor, not just a regular kind of guidance counselor or school counselor, I do a specific job. And if kids aren't there, then there's no work for me to do. So, the half days are just a little bit tricky, because there really aren't any kids to see, because they're only there for a half day. Long story, but school's almost out and I'm excited. And in June, I have a number of things which I'm going to kind of talk to you about. First of all, my husband has a doctor's appointment, and I have a do I have a dentist appointment? Yes, I have a dentist appointment. I have a podcast interview, which I am specifically doing in June, because the only time that I could do the podcast per the podcaster's schedule is, I think, on Wednesdays at 10 a.m. or 11 a.m., which obviously it doesn't work when I'm going to be at work. So I specifically scheduled that for June. I've also been invited to do a financial related speaking engagement, of course, because that's what I would always speak about if somebody asked me to speak in June. So that's going to be happening. We're also going to be having a Juneteenth party here at our home. I'm going to mark down one date in the planner, but you'll see that the date, well, you won't know this, but I'm telling you, the date actually changed probably 2 days after I filmed this video. So Juneteenth date has been changed to the following week. So just FYI, that has changed. My husband and I have a dating anniversary in the month of June, and I'm going to mark that. And that's kind of fun, because we have a number of anniversaries. We have the anniversary of the day that we met, which is also the anniversary of the day that we got married. So therefore, our wedding anniversary always is on that day as well, that date. We have an official dating anniversary when he officially asked me to be his girlfriend and to be exclusive, which we already were. It was just like an official thing. I was just like, I remember I was at work and I was like, now that I think about it, we're in a full-blown relationship, literally a whole exclusive relationship, but I don't remember you asking me to be your girlfriend. And since he was my first boyfriend, I'm like 21, 22, I don't know, young at this age. I'm like, maybe you should do that. So he asked me, and then that day is embedded in my brain. But then we have, before that even took place, my husband and I went on our very first date, which was June 16th, 2013. So I'm marking our 10th dating anniversary in June, which is kind of fun. And by the way, that happens to be the day that we're having our Juneteenth party. So how cool is that? So our friends and family members don't know about this date because, whatever. It's not that significant to anyone else but us. But someone else is preparing the food and the drinks and all of that for the party. And my mother-in-law is also helping to do things and stuff, whereas we normally do all the things for the party. So it kind of feels like we're being catered to and provided for on our anniversary that no one knows about. So like between my husband and me, it feels like a special kind of thing. But anyway, that's happening in June. My niece, who comes down every summer, is coming in June. We are in the process now of booking her flight. She babysits, as did I when I was younger, to get money. And she sent me her babysitting money. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to book her a flight to me. And she sent me a pretty good amount of money. But the thing is, we had another arrangement, but it fell through. So she's like, I'm just going to fly. And here's how much money I have. I've been looking at flights, yada, yada, yada. And so I was like, okay, let's look for a flight together that's going to work for both of us. That's a reasonable price. Obviously, she's 14, so she needs my help and all of that. And whatever, if it happens to be more than what you have, then I will put with it the rest of it. So we're in the process of trying to book my girl a flight down here. I am a part of the financial health and wellness community, which is a part of the Center for Financial Social Work, because I am a financial social worker. And so with that being said, we have each month a number of engagements that we do, a number of meetings and events that we have virtually. So I am marking those with anything that you see that says FSW, which stands for Financial Social Work. It is for that. So just keep that in mind. Also, you guys, which I'm happy because I'll be able to participate in everything since I won't be at work. And all of these events happen during the workday, which makes it a little difficult sometimes for me to participate. But the most exciting thing happening in June, personally, is that Transformers is going to be releasing. I am so excited when I tell you I am obsessed with Transformers, and I've been obsessed for probably since the very first movie came out. So I don't know, 15 years ago. My husband thinks I'm a freak, but it's okay because it's fine. I can watch Transformers over and over and over and over and over again. And if you know anything about Transformers, the movies are not that short, but I can still watch them over and over and over again. That's why he thinks I'm a freak, because if I'm watching a movie, it's going to be some movie that I've watched 100 times already, because I don't really care for TV. So if I'm going to watch it, if I really care to put something on in the background, it's going to be a movie that I thoroughly enjoy, because I don't know, these newer movies don't really do it for me. I like Avatar, I like Transformers, I love sci-fi, but old school sci-fi, like Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3, No Way Home. That one was okay, but I like those old school sci-fi. I like Marvel, all of that. I'm here for it. Love it, love it, love it. Anyway, Juneteenth party, not on the 10th, which is good because I do already have that speaking engagement already, of course. But I was, if you're wondering what I'm going to be up to in June when I get out of school, well, this is going to be the summer that I do a lot of hobbies. So I've gotten back into all of my hobbies. 100% of my hobbies that I enjoy doing or have enjoyed doing in my life, I am currently doing again. So this summer break is going to be the summer break of all summer breaks when it comes to me participating in my hobby. So I will be participating in probably all of my hobbies every day, and I'm excited for that. Also, you guys, I loved that is it Dare to Be Loved? We got to go back and see. I think it's Dare to Be Loved, but I love that sticker down at the bottom. I loved it when I saw it, and I was like, I have to use it. But anyway, just wanted to share that that's pretty much, kind of what I have going on. The fonts that I'm using for these texts are Bodani 72 and Heading Down Trial, which of course is my fave. That's what I use mainly. And then I write in some things as well because I do enjoy, using my Apple Pencil and my planner together in tandem, because that is what gives me that traditional paper planner type of vibe, and I am a paper planner. But as I've mentioned before, getting started with digital planning is very easy. The actual art of digital planning, very easy, free, minimal. It's just that, you have to have a tablet or a stylus and all of that to get started, which I'm aware of. But once you have that, or if you have that, you can easily find a free digital planner. You can easily create your own free digital planner, which I have done. You can find free stickers, which I have done. So just keep in mind that this might seem like a whole lot, but trust me, I only paid for the iPad pencil, and then I think I paid for a couple of the sticker books, but I really didn't even use the ones that I paid for that much. Anyway, every day I plan to work out in the month of June, and some of my workouts are going to be a part of like trying new workout classes. So I'm just kind of marking that I want to do a workout. I'm not being specific because I do plan to try some swim classes and to try out pickleball and probably do tennis and basketball and lots of different workouts with my niece, my husband, myself at the gym, with my gym friends, that type of thing. And I do plan to work out. My aim is going to be 6 of the 7 days per week. And when I'm not working out, like I said, I'm going to be just hanging with my dog, my niece, my husband, my friends, my family, and myself. Did I say that already? And just kind of chilling and taking part in my hobby. So I'm very excited for summer, if you can't tell. But let's talk about what's happening now. So after I plan out my actual monthly section, I do have 2 sections at the bottom of my monthly spread, which is a goals section and a tasks section. And when I created this, because I created this planner specifically for me and my needs, and I just made it available for free, I had in mind the fact that maybe I wouldn't put every single last one of my goals here and all of the details or all of every single to-do that I have for the month here, but I would put the main ones and even the recurring ones. So I'll have more goals and more tasks that I want to complete, which you'll hear about in the next video, which is going to be my June reset routine, where we'll take a deep dive into my goals and things. But I kind of forgot where I was going with that. But the moral of the story is that while we'll take a deep dive into all of this in that video, I like to put those recurring goals, those overarching recurring goals here, and those overarching recurring tasks here. Afterwards, I go through and I flip through the rest of the pages and I delete what I don't need. And honestly, I normally don't delete many pages from my month because obviously I created this planner to fit me and my needs. But I was thinking I'm not going to be doing too much like daily planning in June, so I can remove some of those pages, that type of thing. And right now I'm taking a quick break to set up my habit tracker. I am adding vitamins to my habits for next month, and that's because, or for June, and that's because I want to make sure that I'm getting in my vitamins. So I don't know, right now I'm just kind of focusing on, since I read this book that talked about some stuff that I'm going to share about in the June reset, I feel like I just want to make sure I'm eating my greens and kales and fruits and vegetables and like really trying to focus on eating more quality foods over and replacing those really with, chips and stuff like that. Because if I can eat those apples and salads and stuff like that in lieu of the other stuff, then I'll naturally get in my vitamins and minerals and supplements and all of that by way of food and drink. But I am up in the thumbnails section now, and I am just rearranging and setting up everything for the month of June. So I am, deleting things from here and duplicating things from here. And it just gives me like a quick overview of the month of June, and I can just kind of play with my planner from this angle. So that's basically what I am doing. I'm adding in a mood board if one wasn't already added. I'm adding in the weekly overview page that I've been using, which is different from the one that came with the planner. I'm adding in the weekly tasks, which is different from what I was using originally. And I'm just setting up the month of June. And then the final thing that I'm doing is I'm actually bringing in the books that I plan to read. So per the books that I have on hold with Libby, I should be getting available to me from my library 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, which I am prioritizing reading in the summer because I'm told it's a very long book and I want to read The Perfect Marriage. So anyway, you guys, that's going to be it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a like. Subscribe if you're new and if you're liking what you're seeing. And I will catch you guys right back here in a few days in a brand new video. Bye, guys.